Hello, Mount Vernon Baptist Church, and anybody else that might be watching out there on our YouTube, Facebook, and other platforms as this goes out. You might share it with somebody. During this pandemic, you've been looking for a way to serve the Lord, and I've got a way that you can really be involved in the life of a child in Honduras this winter. In the past, the Alabama-Honduras Medical Education Network has sent Christmas shoe boxes. Now, we're not going to promise that they get there by Christmas this year because we don't know how the schedule will go, getting it through customs and all that. But we want to try to change the lives of children by sharing God's love with them. And because you've been saved, you've been commanded to share His love, and you've been looking for a way, and we've got the way. I've placed up at the church office bundles of shoe boxes. There's 25 in a bundle. And if your Sunday school class or small group would love to try to fill 25, I'd challenge you to do that. I think you'd be blessed because of it. Otherwise, you can purchase or you can donate to help fill shoe boxes. And I'll talk about how you can do those things in a minute. But when you get these shoe boxes, they come flat like this, and if you just fold them out, they're creased in places, and you can fold them up and tape the bottom and make a box out of it, and you can put things in the box. And the first thing that you'll notice on the box is it's got a little inventory sheet of saying what gender the box is going to and how old they are, and then it's got a place where you can mark contents. Now, you don't have to do all that, but it is like a good refresher for things that you can put inside of a shoebox. And I want you to fill the shoebox to the brim, but I don't want you to overstuff it, because we take all the shoe boxes and we put them in packs of 21 inside of another box, so they can't really be overstuffed. But I brought with me some items that I've found either on sale or a really good deal to give you some examples of things you could put in shoe boxes. But I've got a list if you want that. We're going to try to get that on the website as well. Things that you can put inside of a shoebox. So I will start with some simple things. First, you want to try to find one gift that is a wow gift. And so I was thinking little girl and maybe a little bit older boy for my first two boxes. And so for my little girl, I found this Minnie Mouse plush toy at Walmart for a really good price. And that would be a really good wow gift. They know who Minnie Mouse is, even though they've never been to Disney World. And then for my boy, I found this soccer ball, and I took all the air out of it so it would fit inside the box. And you'll need to do that if you're going to do something similar, and you will need to buy a pump with a needle on it to put in there, because they might not have one. So that's some good ideas of wow gifts. And then once you find a really good bargain on a wow gift that will fit inside that box, you need to buy knickknacks and things to fill it up. And some examples of that are for girls, little hair barrettes. We found this change purse at the Dollar General the other day. Flip-flops are a big deal. Found some for girls and boys. I found this Wonder Woman shirt that could be like a nightgown if the girl wasn't old enough yet to wear it, for a little girl. And then I was looking at the clearance rack, and I found 8 pair of girls' underwear that I could break into 2 boxes or more if I needed to. Could do that too. Soap, washcloths, those are things that'll do really good inside of a shoebox. This sketch diary and some good pens are an example for an older girl. Boys like bandanas, but don't do camouflage. There's a little bit of a thing there. And then the older kids love writing pads too. I found this 4-pack. I think it was like $2 or something like that. And again, I could bust that into multiple boxes if I wanted to. I found this really good pair of sunglasses at Walmart. I think I paid $5 for them, and they need sunglasses. So if you want to go in that direction, that's a good way to go. Every boy or girl could use a good pair of sunglasses. I found a bouncy ball. I think it was $1. I found this Play-Doh for 50 cents. For an older girl, I found this sewing kit. I thought that was really neat. And then one other thing that we try to do for all the children, we try to put in each box some literature in Spanish that points them to Jesus Christ. And you may not have anything, but we've got extra copies. There'll be some in the office when you pick up your shoe boxes, or if you send me an email, sthrow@bellsouth.net, I'll be glad to send you the coloring book that we do, and you can just print it off. If you print it off front and back, you can get it on about 10 or 12 pages. Talks about the life of Christ and how God loved man so much that he sent Jesus to save us from our sin. And because we've been saved, we want to tell others, and this is just one tangible way that you can do that. So if you send a coloring book, make sure that you send crayons. And just one word of kind of a plea I'll give. Buy Crayola crayons. The other brands just don't stick to the paper in the heat and humidity. And it's kind of like a status symbol for the kids. If they've got Crayola crayons, they're a pretty popular kid in Honduras. So that's just some ideas of things that you can put into a shoebox. But let me ask you to not put some things either. Don't put sugar or chocolate candies, because they'll attract ants, and you don't want ants in your warehouse, and our warehouse has got plenty of them already. We don't want to attract them into our shoe boxes. But you can find little craft activities. You can find anything else, but stay away from sugars, chocolates, and liquids. Don't. If you do soap, do bar soap. Don't do liquids, and don't do shampoos and things like that. And one last plea. This is not clean out your closet and get rid of all your stuff. We want these children to experience having something new, because they rarely get something new. And this is one way that we can do that. We can give them something brand new that was picked out just for them. And because you've been praying for this child, you're going to start praying. When you fill up a shoebox, I know you will. You'll start praying for the child that's going to get it. And you're going to pray that they receive the gifts that they've gotten, but more importantly, that they receive the free gift that God gave, and that's His Son, Jesus Christ. I hope you have a blessed day. If you want to donate, mail that check, drop it off at the church office, or pay through the app and designate shoe boxes, and Miss Wendy will take care of that for us. And if you just want to buy your stuff and bring it down, you don't want to pack it up, you can bring it down to the church, and the team kids will fill it up the first week of November. We'd love to try to gather up all the stuff by the end of October if we can, so that we can get it packed and get it ready to go to Honduras. We're not promising them in time for Christmas, like I said, because the pandemic's got things shut down all around the world. But it won't matter when they get them, because the Word of God is good forever, right? Thank you, and I hope you have a blessed day.